Hello and welcome to another KurtzPel video. I'm Zelp and today we are going to talk about the end of my KurtzPel content. So this is not permanent, it's just a break, and this is actually our second break. The first break we had it before the hammer came out, and the reason for that is because back then we know that there will be changes for a lot of the skills. We know that there's going to be a new karma, and because of these reasons it really just doesn't make sense to be practicing over and over again on things that will be changed. So we took a break and we visited some other games. Back then we did the Mythgard, which is a card game, and now we are actually going to take another break because again we have finished everything there is the game has to offer. Content wise, the game is still lacking, but the game is still really new. So hopefully after a few months or maybe even 1 month, they would come out with more interesting things, and then we will definitely jump back in and play. Now in terms of content for making videos, to be honest, I still have a few ideas in mind. It's just that those ideas require a lot of time and research, and I don't know if I want to put that kind of commitment to the game yet, considering that very easily a lot of things could change, and then all the time and effort put in is going to be for nothing. So because of that, we're actually gonna save it for some other time when the servers are more stable, when they know what they want, and how the game actually is going to be more set on. Meanwhile, I guess we'll just be waiting for new stuff. Now in terms of progression, I've mastered all of the hero chasers, what do you call it, like relationship points, and I've gotten every single thing that they have to offer. Now I'm not too sure if I've unlocked every single dialogue that they have, because that seemed to be some kind of achievement for that as well. Also the dressing, the accessory, and in my opinion I feel like I like the way I look as it is. Now everything that I have on is mostly farmable, or you can obtain it through progression in the game, and I'm not the kind that would go for the lucky draws and try to get something from there. I would actually consider farming to extract and get essence and then craft something else that I would really like, but that is going to take a lot of time, and I decided not to go through all that and settle with what I have. And wearing what I have, I do really like how I look. In terms of karma, I've tried every single karma. I feel like the hammer and staff, although I still stand by my word, by the great sword being a really good breaker, just because it has so many counters. So for someone that is very experienced or good at the game, I feel like the great sword is the way to go. But I cannot deny the fact that hammers are just so easy to play, and it's like you don't have to put so much effort in and you get a lot of benefits. Whereas great sword, yes, you can get more benefits, but you have to put in a lot of effort and a lot of time to master those skills, and your timing has to be right. This means that if you have high ping, if the server lags even just a bit, you might miss a tumble, you will get hit, you might, I don't know, it's just too how do I say, delicate in a way. Whereas hammer, you can just go in any way you want, you know, just like click a button and then certain outcome will happen. It's just a lot easier to judge and a lot easier to play in general. So I went back to the hammer and staff from my previous great sword and also the dual souls, and I've been enjoying myself quite a bit. Now any other reasons to be playing continuously at this point is really more for the rank and also to polish your skills. The problem here is that the higher the rank you are, the harder it is for you to find people within that rank that is still interested in playing. By this I mean that it's going to be harder for you to get into queue, into missions, into PvP, and everything is just going to take longer. So by spending more time in the game, you might actually be needing to spend even more time to get into a game, which is kind of weird, but I understand. We just don't have the player base yet for KurtzPel, and once we do, it might change. I feel like part of the reason is also because of the seasons. The season has not ended for so long, and because of that, people just maybe stop wanting to get rank higher than A, because the effort that you spend in, it's not like you're gonna get rewarded, because the season is gonna take, like, I think it's gonna end at November something. I remember someone saying it. I'm not too sure how true it is, but still, for me, I have everything that I need. Like, even CP, in terms of CP, I don't really need anymore. Yeah. And I don't know why I'm talking right now. We are just gonna end this video. Oh yeah, I do want to point out that I tried to apply for partner as well, and they did not agree to it, sadly, but I do not blame them, because for my current channel right at this state at the moment, the number of views per video is really low, and I understand if you want to expand the game and get noticed, you do want to look for better partners. I'm also kind of glad that I was not partnered, because with the current state of KurtzPel, we don't have a lot of content. So even if I were to get partnered and then I have to, like, let's say, make a video at least once per week, every single week, I don't even know how long I can keep that up. So I feel like it's actually a better idea for me to move on, experience something else, and prevent myself from getting burnout from such a beautiful game. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you are at my channel only because of the KurtzPel content, I guess I'll see you guys next time when I come back to KurtzPel, but I would really love if you could tag along and see what I have installed for you guys in the future as well. Now, it may not be KurtzPel, but it's still me. I'm still here and I'm still making content. So hopefully whatever it is that comes our way, you're gonna enjoy. You also have the ability to shape the channel. Now, in what sense is that you can choose what kind of content I make. All you have to do is just make sure that whatever it is that you recommend, most likely it's gonna be a game, it is new and it is fun or full of content to be made. Now, there are some games that are really fun and really good, but I just couldn't think of any content to be making of. And because of that, I did not make it. Doesn't mean that I don't play the game, doesn't mean that I don't like the game. So there are some difference between good games with good content to be shared, and also good games that doesn't have that. So yeah, maybe if you guys can identify something that you feel is really good and a lot of people's gonna like it, just tell me down in the comments. I'll check it out, and hopefully we could feature that game on my channel. I think that's about it. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.